up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass caught, second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards and a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they hand it off to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Line makes the catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out of your playoff game, Kurt, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Going to try to use his legs here. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Gives it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Nice execution here for the 1st down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Moving to a bunch formation. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down mark. Good job by the defense. Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
We'll give it to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Who makes the grab? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The ball still sits at the 1 after that incompletion, and they punch it in. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Making the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defender. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He makes the stop, but it's a big play for the 31. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he's stopping short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The clock is still running. Have to hurry up here. It's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Volunteers are in the red zone. Looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's second down here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Powerful offense back out in the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, we'll try to run it in. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from Bader.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Touchdown, Volunteers, to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up in the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and pass rush closing in.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defensive tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Fourth down, look at the throw for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. The ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. The Vols move into the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. McCurk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They get him down after a short return. But the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long.
Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Tennessee, 35. Ohio State, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Finds room at the 30. Will not be brought down. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter. Completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Gets some space around the 30. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Working clock with the ground game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up to score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart. Very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Look out, off and running. The 30. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. And the offense just takes a knee here.